is the Championship Slam, one of our best, biggest events of the year. Right now we're going to bring up Alan Sugar. Right. Let's give him a hand.
I once filled out this multicultural survey. It was, attitudes and beliefs, multiculturally speaking, and all the answers were on that continuum from strongly agree to strongly disagree, and then somewhere in the middle, I'm not sure, ask me next Thursday. And there was this one statement on it, and it said, all Hispanic people are spontaneous, warm, and outgoing. And I answered, strongly agree. And I was, marked down because the results said that was an example of stereotyping. But truthfully, I've never met a Hispanic person who wasn't very warm, spontaneous, and outgoing. Well, I guess it was September, I went to this little Hispanic festival at Underground. It was actually an outside festival, like right outside of Underground. And then I entered something in my journal, and this poem came from that. And I have to tell you, in the title, the Spanish word noticias, that's a Spanish word, it means news. And it's called Noticias from the Underground. Clinging like a lizard to walls of cold, parched stone, the Hispanic festival slithers into town. Here in unnamed alleyways, I move among the vendors and the stands. Large bottles parade before me in bright pastels, while smoky smells, stinging and sweet, tease my every turn. Sounds of salsa float above the crowd, packed upon the steps like burlap dolls. An overcast sky sizzles, clouds of fried plantains. Flat magnets, oblong and square, flash on spinning racks, and Hispanic flags gather like a rumble in the street. Scattered at my side, necklaces sparkle against forbidding black, and tiny earrings are beads of lacquered blood. Somewhere within this gravel labyrinth, I find a sacred space, a corner where children, draped in trinkets of hammered tin, pretend at weddings, ceremonies of old. There in dappled amber, the words summon me, confianza, camino, corazón. The eyes of children are planets blazing in the sun. Their smiles transform me like the unexpected falling of so many soundless coins. Uniform and rare, bracelets conjure the Madonna, surrounded in roses and linked in splintered thorns. Circling, she is a perpetual parent, eternally offering an open hand. Where's Frida? Pushing through the crowd, I hear the screeching wheels, arriving where the gifted and the tortured cross. A caterpillar ascending from the furrows of a rose. Pigeons flap like ashen parrots, and monkeys hover like swollen hearts, blossoming from long blue stems. Soon they will carry her in. They'll lift her on her bed beneath a headboard carved of stone, and she'll smile and rest her crown on petals of brocade, and her layered skirts will smell of watermelon, and skeletons will dance with angels on her day of death foretold. A rush of wings furtively interrupts, sucking the breath from carnations and scattering scarlet teardrops to the ground. No parrots, no portraits, no empty courtyard in bleached enamel gray. I flee into the underground, beckoned by urgent words. I am a conquistador, lured by the samples of the day. They flash from toothpicks like riches mined from foreign lands. Hispanic women offer Chinese food from a patchwork of metal pans, peppers and onions layered in a mosaic array. I settle at a solitary table then, blessed by the Holy Trinity on my tray, steamed rice, egg rolls, and a Diet Coke. A young couple, barely 18, takes their place nearby, poised as if in repose, This boy and girl look into each other's eyes. Between them falls an imaginary leaf, alighting from an imaginary September sky. A fragrant veil surrounds them like sweet, elusive words. Te quiero, mi vida. Closer she approaches, planting her hands in his thick black locks, fingers like claws, delicate and fierce. They clasp hands, smooth as copper fronds. I look down, sensing the ground about to spring, and without memorizing their faces, I secretly observe. Here in the unspecified hour of a Sunday afternoon, I chart the intimate history of my youth, an ancient map whose borders presume the leftover kernels on my plate. I am Ponce de Leon in the sunset of his years. Pausing for an instant, I share my mission undisclosed, never to announce my claim.
Yeah.
It's Alan Sugar.